Good afternoon. I'm David Kramer at the National Weather Service with Alaska statewide weather. Starting off for the remainder of today, we have a high pressure system that is dominating the Bering Sea, stretching down into the Aleutian Islands. To the west of that, we have a low pressure system that is moving up from the south, bringing rain and fog to those areas. Fog underneath all of the high pressure extending out through most of the Bering Sea into places along the western coast of the state. As we move up the west coast of the state, not a whole lot in terms of precipitation until we get up along the North Slope coast, up around the Barrow and Dead Horse area, seeing some rain up there. Stretching back down through the main part of the state, not seeing a whole lot in terms of precipitation all the way from the interior through the south central, with the exception of a possibility of thunderstorms developing in the eastern Alaska range as we move later into this afternoon and evening hours. Then in the Panhandle area, low pressure is bringing some rain showers to that area. Those rain showers will continue into tonight for the Panhandle, extending up to around the Yakutat area. But then along the rest of the Gulf Coast, there will be fog, but not a whole lot in terms of precipitation. As we move further inland and to the southern side of the Alaska range, we will see some rain showers there, extending up into the interior and up to the eastern parts of the Brooks Range. There is also of note, eastern parts of the interior have a possibility of some isolated thunderstorms in the evening hours. Then up along the Arctic coast, we have a mixture of rain and snow expected for tonight with fog mixed in with that. The snow is of a lesser chance, but there should be rain up there along the coastline. Then in the Bering Sea, as we move into Thursday, we have high pressure continuing to dominate with fog underneath that and rain mixed in with that fog as we get along the Aleutian Islands, extending all the way from the eastern Aleutian Islands to the western Aleutian Islands. As we move back into the southwest part of the state, not a whole lot of precipitation there until we get to the south central area, where rain will extend all the way along the Gulf Coast into places in the Panhandle. Isolated thunderstorms are expected in the afternoon and evening hours on Thursday for the eastern Alaska range. Into Friday, rain showers still expected in the Panhandle, extending all the way up along the Gulf Coast, mixing with fog in the Prince William Sound area. Then isolated areas of rain showers as we get into the Alaska range. Rest of the interior, not going to see a whole lot for precipitation until we get north of the Brooks Range. Going to see some rain up along the Arctic coast all the way down to the Point Hope area. As we move down the west coast of the state, not a whole lot of rain except for St. Lawrence Island. And then over the Bering Sea, a lot of fog mixing with rain for the central Aleutian Islands, extending out to the western Aleutian Islands and through places of the western Bering Sea. With Alaska statewide weather, I'm David Kramer.